Going back to personal growth, I think you had a statement about how your ambition in your 20s versus your 30s, how has that changed?
Well, and I'm about to hit 40, so that's part of it too. 20s, my ambition was literally just make enough money to live wherever I want and party as much as I want. Like that was pretty much it. And I successfully did that. I think I didn't hit a 6-figure income until I think it was like 29. Up until that point, it was just lifestyle business, taking as many coaching clients as I needed to like run off to Thailand or Argentina.
With the babes.
Yeah, like get laid a few times, fly home. You know, like that was pretty much it.
Yeah.
It's funny because as I approached 30, I kind of had this mini midlife crisis of like, oh shit, I need to have a career. I need I can't just do this forever, right? Like I don't want to be 40 and still like flying to Argentina to like hook up with girls at 4 a.m. So that was when I actually really sat down and I started thinking about building a brand and taking it more seriously, systematizing stuff, hiring people. And that was around 28, 29. My 30s, it was all about, so this is really interesting because in the early 2010s, creator businesses were still, they were still kind of seen as like not real businesses. Like, okay, that's cool. You've got millions of readers on a blog and like you're popular on Facebook, but like, you don't really have a job, do you? You know, I used to get kind of these looks and questions from family members at like Christmas and stuff. They're like, but like, what do you actually do?
Yeah.
Like they didn't understand, even though I was making 6 figures and had like a small team and was doing all this stuff.
Same trend as the YouTube trend right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
You don't really make money.
Yeah. It's not really a job, is it? So there was kind of this chip on my shoulder in my 30s, I think, of like, proving I'm legit, you know, get the book deal, become a bestseller, you know, get to the top of the New York Times list to prove I'm legit. They're like, this is a real career. I'm actually an expert. I actually know what I'm talking about. And then when the book took off, it just opened up all these other opportunities to do more books, to do the Will Smith thing, to do the movie. I did like a big exclusive podcast with Audible. You know, it's like all this stuff like, oh man, like real companies are giving me real money to make a real thing. And that was exciting for a while. But then I kind of realized after a few years what I said earlier, which is like, it's a little bit of like Emperor has got no clothes going on. You know, like it's traditional media is shrinking drastically. Nobody's making money and nobody knows why. And so coming back to the creator space, I realized like everything's like really like this feels like the moment, like the bottom of the S curve. So coming into my 40s, there's like a very real, and then on top of that, when I was doing all the shit in my 30s, I burnt myself out, kind of like lost the fun, you know, because it's like, I don't know, some TV studios like, oh, here's a bunch of money to like consult on this script or whatever. And I'm like, yes, because I'm just saying yes to everything. And really like, I don't want to do any of it. Coming into my 40s, I really sat down last year and asked myself, like, what are like the one or two things I actually give a fuck about that I want to do for the rest of my life? What's the legacy I'm going to build? What's like the business I want to have? Stop doing shit that's not fun. Stop doing shit that's like not sustainable. Morgan Housel has this great thing that he says like, if it's not sustainable, I don't do it, which I think is very, very wise. Like if you can't see yourself doing it 5 years, 10 years from now, then like why start?
What are those two things?
The creator business, you know, like going all in on creator economy, video content, and honestly just like writing in general. Like what I've discovered is I'm so much happier when I'm in control, when I have creative control, I'm making branding decisions, business decisions. It's so much more satisfying and invigorating for me than dealing with a big publisher or studio or something who's got like, wants me to get on another Zoom call with 9 people and I don't know what any of them do. And they've like, anyway, this is just so much more fun. And so for me, my 40s is very much like, okay, this is the moment to like, you know, leave your dent in the universe, as Steve Jobs would say. Take it seriously. You're a grown up now. You know how to manage. You've got money. Like fucking use it. Because, you know, up until now, I don't think I either had the maturity or the experience to like really take advantage of it.